Okay, so this will be the last part of the information system in an enterprise. So we have here the management information system. So management information system, or MIS, is a subset of the overall internal or controls of a business, covering from the applications of people, documents, and technologies. So and procedures by management accountants to solve business problems such as costing of product, service, or business-wide strategy. So kung nakita nyo kanina yung pinakita ko about the TPS, the Transaction Processing System. So part kasama siya ni DSS na kung saan dito naggagamit din natin siya for uh, decision making, and also the our useful very useful to our day-to-day operation. So management information system are distinct from regular information system in that they are used to analyze other information system applied in operational activities in the organization. Academically, the term is commonly used to refer to the group of information management methods tied to the automation and support of human decision making, like DSS, expert system, and executive information system. So as we can see, this one is the graph for the management information system, from data to information to communication to our decision. So in terms of data collection, it involves the use of information technology like computers and telecommunication networks, like email, voicemail, internet, and cell phone. Computers are importantly more quantitative than qualitative data collection, storage, and retrieval. Special features are speed and accuracy and storage of large amount. In terms of telecommunication, provide the means for one-way, or two-way information, and for the transmission of message, a combination of ITUs like telephone, computer, processor, printer, etc. A lot of time and money are saved when the security of data and messages is ensured. MIS provides several benefits to the business organization. This means of effective and efficient coordination between departments, quick and reliable referencing, access to relevant data and documents, use of less labor, improvement in the organization and departmental techniques, management of day-to-day activities such as accounts, stock control, payroll, inventory, so yun. So, kung mapapansin natin, almost same with the definition of information system. Sometimes kasi, the industrial information system is called management information system. While the executive support system, or the ESS, it supplies the necessary tool to senior management. The decision at this level of the company are usually never structured and could be described as educated guesses. So ito, it is a tool na ginagamit ng senior management. So kaya nga siya tinawag na executive, because all executives shall rely as much, if not more so, on external data than they do on data internal to their organization. So hindi lang sila basta nag-rely sa internal data na pinoprovide ng kanila ng TPS. So they use also the external data in order to make decisions. So decisions must be made in the context of the world outside the organization. The problems and situations senior executives face are very fluid, always changing, so the system must be flexible and easy to manipulate. So this includes uh, the competitive structure, the competitive advantage of your company to other company or within the industry. So yun yung ginagamit nila in order to provide decisions. So its role is the executives often face information overload and must be able to separate the chaff from the wheat in order to make the right decision. So hindi kasi lahat ng information at data ay kayang i-grasp na executives, kasi there's a lot of work in top management and senior management. So on the other hand, if the information they have is so detailed enough, they may not be able to make the best decision. So an ESS can supply the summarized information executive needs, and yet to provide the opportunity to drill down to more detailed if necessary. So mostly of the information na makikita natin for the executive support system is summarized na siya. But if ever na mangyayari is maghanap ng details, for example, if we are having a problem with regards with our quality of our product, so in terms of summary, lalabas na yung pinakamataas. But in order to drill down, so kaya din natin siyang i-provide. So as you can see, here is the role of ESS in the organization. As the executive information system is used by the executives, while the senior managers use the decision support system. The middle managers use the management information system, and the workers, or the lower part of the organization, use the transaction processing system, wherein, sabi ko nga, the data entry and the data exit. Wherein those data are generated to make information to our middle managers, senior managers, and executives. Basically, manager's role is divided into three main categories. First is the interpersonal. So it becomes how you will lead the organization. Informational roles, which is they are the one who monitor, disseminator of the information, and the spokesperson. In terms of decision, so sila yung they have the right to make decisions. Like for example, in terms of a company, so yan yung mga stockholders. So they have decision rules like entrepreneurs, negotiator, resource alligator. The advantages of ESS is it is simple for high-level executive to use. Operations do not require extensive computer experience. So provides timely delivery of company summary of information. It provides better understanding of the information, filters data for better time management, and provides system for improvement in the information tracking. Kasi ang data kasi natin pagdating kay ESS is hindi na ganun kadami, at hindi rin ganun ka-complex. Kumbaga, summarize na yung data pagdating dun sa ating executives. While the disadvantage is computer skills required to obtain the result. So they also need to learn the basic skills in using the system or using computers. Requires preparation, analysis, time to get desired information. Detailed-oriented provides detailed analysis of a situation. So difficult to quantify benefits of DSS. How do you quantify a better decision? Kumbaga. And difficult to maintain database integrity. Provides only moderate support of external data and graphics capabilities. So we have here the functional, is this the interrelationship or the cross-functional perspective of the information system, wherein the management system or the MIS and the management system, the DSS, are directly affect the executive information support system, while the knowledge that KWS and the office system and the TPS have a greater impact that provides information to the management information system and the data support system. In terms of enterprise system, ito naman paulit-ulit na natin ito na-discuss, which is an application software na ginagamit natin sa ating company in order to store data relating to the manufacturing, accounting, finance, human resource, as well as the sales and marketing. So we have here a centralized information system na ginagamit natin for our day-to-day operation. So hindi na natin siya i-discuss kasi already discussed na naman siya. Ano ba? So that includes lang yung ating customer relationship management as well as the supply chain management. So the benefits of enterprise system kasi nga mas nakikita natin yung the data, the information ng other groups. For example, in terms of human resource and the manufacturing, we are able to identify the number of manpower we are going to need to pursue the manufacturing to continue our operation. Okay? So hindi na natin ito isa-isa. So the challenges lang is it requires complex pieces of software and large investment of time, money, and expertise. So we have to provide all our employees need in terms of training. Kasi hindi ganun kadali pag-aralan yung mga system application software na meron tayo. And as well as the large investment of time and money. Kasi yung mga license kasi sa ating mga software is medyo mahal. Siya ay based on the number of users. Daunting implementation, enterprises bring dramatic changes to business. They do require not only deep-seated technological changes but also fundamental changes in the way the business operates. Hindi lang siya basta in terms of technology kasi it can also change our organization. High upfront cost and future benefits. Kahit mas medyo mahal yung ating enterprise system, kumbaga in terms of cost-benefit analysis, the benefit of having a application software for our enterprise resource planning is it can give an accurate operation, accurate data, accurate information, so we can prevent problems to our operation. In terms of inflexibility, Enterprise system software tends to be complex and difficult to master with a worldwide shortage in people with the expertise to install and maintain it. But sabi ko nga, the effort of the business to provide training to our manpower with regards to the usage of our enterprise system, kailangan siyang paglaanan ng budget and time. Strategic value, companies may also fail to achieve strategic benefits from enterprise system if integrating business process or processes using the generic models provided by the standard ERP software prevents the firm from using unique business process that had been source of advantage over our competitors. So if we have a enterprise resource planning software, so malaki siyang competitive advantage to our competitors. Why? Because we can maximize our time, our labor in operating our business. So the strategic planning for information system is a well-known approach in many organizations. So something in common, we have the interviews with managers about the enterprise strategy, the overall information system architecture models, project plans spanning over several years, described in document called information system strategic plan. So the use of information system has been widely uh, popular pagdating sa strategic planning ng isang organization. So, the key issues here is the manager's strategic orientation, which determines the direction of the priorities of the company's future development. So, we have to provide strategic orientation dun sa mga managers, as well as kailangan alam din nila what will be the direction, ano ba yung priorities ng ating development ng ating system. The future organization of the company, which with regard to the processes, and the strategic requirements of users, which determine strategic business rules, important limitation, and approximate functionality of information solution, which will support the internal and external value chain, as well as the spatial diversification of business activities, which influence computer architecture. So we have a diverse business activities in almost every employee of the organization. Hindi yan pare-pareho na ginagawa or the usage of the computers or the system. So kailangan we have to provide the best computer architecture. Available information technology, which determines possible computer architecture within a certain temporal work, and the global view in company data, which are presented in the strategic plan in the form of strategic global data model. Also, the available information solutions in the market. So, kailangan we have to identify ano yung mga possible solutions na available, comparison of information support provided by the competitions, and the project plan, which defines objective, tasks, financial, human, and other resources which are required for the implementation of strategic information system plan. Okay? So, sabi natin na yung information system brings great benefit pagdating dun sa operation ng ating business. Kasi, sabi ko nga, it can saves time, money, and labor costs, wherein yung trabaho ng isang tao na babawasan, wherein kaya pwede natin gawin is dagdagan yung trabaho niya and continuously improve how we are going to continue our operation. Okay? So that will be the last topic or the last discussion with regards to the information in the enterprise. So if you have any question, feel free to message me, ask something. So that would be all. Thank you.